2, 1, any second now.
All right. Good morning, everybody. Thank you guys for joining us today on the Gamerz Realm podcast. If you haven't, please do so. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Take this video to outer space. Take it wherever you can. But we're trying something different today. We're going to do a midweek podcast to where we might do it in the morning. We might do it like in the evening, but we're piloting something different. That way we could have 2 different ones. But today we're having our guest, Tech Wiz. He's with us today. And also Mr. Switch is with us today. He's not our guest, but we're hosting the podcast. So we want to make sure we welcome our guest, Tech Wiz. Give us a little background on yourself, Tech Wiz.
Well, hi, my name is Tech Wiz X, and I've been pretty much a gamer since birth. I started with Miss Pac-Man back in the 80s, and I'm still playing the Nintendo Switch up until now. Pretty much more into retro. I try to stay current, but with the Switch. But everything is Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man, things like that, Frogger, and I collect, as you can see. Lots of vintage stuff in the background. So, I don't know. Just feel free to ask me any questions you have. I don't know off the top of my head what to talk about.
All right. So, what got you into gaming? Like the first thing that just, even from childhood to now, what sparked your gaming interest?
Well, I just walked into an arcade and I was amazed by the graphics. I was like, wow, what is this? And I wanted these games. Obviously, at that time, we only had Atari, so it didn't match up. So as time went by, I was able to find these games and buy them and play them. Mostly lived in the arcades because that's all you had back in the 80s. The consoles weren't what they are now. So pretty much just sitting at a game, playing Pac-Man, Q*bert, all that.
Awesome. Was there a game that really stood out to you where you can actually play it and you think that's my childhood? Or a couple of games?
Yeah, I could say Strider from Capcom.
Okay.
That's basically my go-to game still. That, and even on the Super Nintendo, Super Punch-Out. Those are like my favorite games.
Sweet.
And occasionally when I'm bored, I play Miss Pac-Man.
So what continued your interest in gaming as an adult? Like obviously a lot of people who were considered like either retro gamers but staying current, what actually continued you into your adulthood?
Oh, you mean playing wise? Well, the Nintendo Switch. The Nintendo Switch, because it's portable, it's a hybrid system. You get to take it with you anywhere you go. I can go into the toilet. I can go into my living room. It comes with me. So it's an amazing system. You really can't let go of it. It's going with you everywhere in your house. Or
Make sure you sanitize it after the wash.
Well, yeah, you got to sanitize a little wash down. But that started me back up because prior to that, I wasn't really onto the Wii U or the Wii I got bored. But then this brought me back. And then I was following a lot of YouTube content creators. I'm like, wait a minute, I could do this too. So I tried my hand at it and I'm still figuring it out. And then I like to be sociable. So I talk to a lot of YouTubers and people all over the place. And just like to build a community. You get to know everybody.
So I don't know if Mr. Switch was going to ask, but you have a pretty cool collection back there. So that's a topic on itself. But what got you into collecting?
That started way back in the 80s. Actually, I started collecting Smurfs, the little blue guys.
Yeah.
So it just kept going. And then I collected Mario. And then I go after Pac-Man and little things like this.
All right, out of all the collection in there, what's your prized piece?
I can't reach it right now because I'm not wearing clothes. Basically Darkstalker figures that I had to get imported. They were rare from the 90s. They're like about this big. And those I've been trying to get for like the last 20 years. So I finally got them on eBay. I had to knock the price down from the buyer, but I was searching for years and years and years. I'd reach for it, but I can't stand up right now.
Okay. You have permission to stand up now. Stand on your chair.
No, you have to mute.
It's okay. Don't want you to.
From the bottom down, I'm not wearing
it. Okay, yeah, we'll keep
this on quickly.
Okay, that's good. It's good. Just
I had to throw this out of memory, so
Yeah, I know. I was waking up this morning and I just like, well, actually at 9, right when we're supposed to start, I'm like, oh shit! I was like, I have to get up and just kind of get the computer on and so we got to do this thing. So yes, the morning it's a has us just kind of rushing and getting ready.
Oh yeah.
So, well, yeah. So, anything else retro? Oh, hold on. He wants actually it's just me and you. Retro might be having some technical difficulties right now.
Oh,
Give me 1 second. It's okay. It might happen. So give me 1 second.
oh no, of course.
I'm gonna grab him. Go. Luckily, I have him on contacts, or maybe he just.
You might hear a lot of outside noise behind my house. There's a lot of construction going on.
Oh yes. So how's the What's are you staying quarantine as well? Are you have you been home? You're not working?
Where my job allows me to stay at home for now, but I'm in the New York City, so basically the city's closed down, and they don't want us to go anywhere. Technically, they don't want us to ride the trains. The governor, the mayor, so everybody stays home. We try not to make too much contact. I order a lot of food deliveries. I'm not really trying to be outside, you know, going in contact with anybody really. We walk down the street, everybody crosses over. So the city is a mess, a hot mess.
Yeah, just I was wondering where you were at, but yeah, just like I think I
So
do now that I remember. Yeah, you're deep in the city. You're just
I'm
like
in New York. Yeah.
so it's I love New York. I love visiting the Nintendo store and things like that.
Yeah.
I would drive just to get there, but either way, just it does has it been affecting your gaming at all, or just let you
No, no,
basically
no.
no,
It
okay.
actually, I do a lot more live streams now because I'm home. If I was working, I would get maybe a live stream a week, if that. So now I'm almost streaming every day, except
Yeah,
for
yeah, I've been seeing that too. I've been seeing the numbers. Your numbers are climbing. It's good. Keep. I wish I could see them every day. Got a little
yeah.
baby running around, just waiting for
It
the
all
video to
depends on
pop up.
what you're streaming too. I'm currently doing Animal Crossing, which is kind of getting me tired.
Yeah, I got little. I slowed down with Animal Crossing, so I'm going back to like today. I'm doing Mario Kart, and then I'm gonna be doing some well Mario Kart, and then Thursdays I'm going back to Splatoon. They just started popping up. The numbers came out of Splatoon, and I'm
Right.
trying to get games that bring as many as people out because
Exactly.
I want to do The Last of Us. Just go crazy about that game, but I won't pull in the people. It'll be maybe two viewers or something like that. So I'm
Right.
trying, or no one plays with me. So I got to bring games that I can play with others.
Exactly.
So like
Yep.
Mario Kart and Splatoon gets you about 8 to 12 people. You
Right.
know, Animal Crossing does get you, people to come in and join and while we make things or buy things for people and things like that. So
Yeah.
is there anything else? Tell us more. Anything about yourself? Do you want to show us anything within your collection that you could
I,
reach without
I can move the camera.
standing?
Let me get the camera to move around for me. I'm not going to get up. Oh, the lighting's not going to
Oh
be.
wow, that's looks pretty. It's okay.
Let me see something. Actually, let me turn my other light on. Give me a half a second to.
If you need to turn off, if you need to turn your mic off, if you need to change for a second, I can wait for a second.
Well, yeah, it's just going to be my Elgato light because that'll illuminate the whole room. Let me just get off the camera for 2 seconds. Give me a second. This way you can see a better view of the lighting. That might be a little bit better. Let's see. Yep, this camera's not going to move too much. You can currently see, or is it offline? Yep, you can see the top of my bald head. Actually, that's as much as I can reach with this camera. Are you still there? Because I currently can't hear you.